how to create a chart with a drill down feature on the date and compare versions actual and plan. So this is the requirement. We see the chart in front of us. It is comparing actual and plan for each month. So we start with the data that was provided to us. We see this data. We need to create in SAC the various dimensions. So a dimension for material, a dimension for customer, salesperson, and so on. Now what we see here is the months January to June 2022 in my columns. So I need to unpivot. I need to unpivot this data so I can take the columns and convert it into the rows. I can do a transpose by creating unpivot. So let's go into SAC and see the model that we have built. In SAC, I've created the corresponding models with all these dimensions: material, customer, salesperson, division, sales office. I have a measure here called amount. Okay. After creating the structure, I go into my data management view. Here the data load was successful. We can review this. I'm just selecting my flat file. So the raw data is displayed on the screen. Okay. Now here, what I've done is I've done the unpivot. Correct. What I did was I selected all the columns and I selected this icon called unpivot. Okay, that's when it did a transpose. Okay, it did a transpose and it brought only one column for the amount. Okay, all these columns are converted into rows. Then I created duplicate columns, okay, because I had to load actual and plan. So if you see the transform log, I've created this new column, okay, with a prefix public.actual, and then I created one more to select the category, okay, actuals and planning. This screen is the mapping. Here I did the one-to-one mapping. Okay. So after the transpose, I drag that column, okay, into the date. Okay, we arranged it by date. So after this data load, I created a story. What do we have in the selections? Okay. It's a simple chart. I've selected both the date as well as version. Okay. So this is how we create a chart to compare month on month, actual versus plan.